Hello guys, welcome back to Alpha Seduction Systems. I'm Jack McLean, your host and the greatest English PUA in the world. So anyway, today basically I just wanted to have a little discussion really on an issue that I think may be affecting many PUAs worldwide, amateurs and professionals such as myself. Obviously, we're going through a hard time. We're in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic. I'm not going to go into my views on what's going on and everything like that, because obviously this channel's not about, conspiracy theories or political agendas. This is strictly about alpha male PUA. And of course, as an alpha male, whatever's going on, it doesn't affect us. We just go through any time. We seize the opportunity. So, that's that. But the fact of the matter is, this coronavirus, it's not just affecting people's jobs, people's livelihoods, people's health, they say. But it's affecting us PUAs, probably the most. Because, for example, like I posted on last week, I'm starting my 100 approach challenge, which I hope you guys out there have also began. You've written out your charts, you planned, okay, right, today I'm going to try and get out there and do 10 approaches, or this week do 10 to 15 approaches. You set these goals and I've written out my chart, and literally I went out earlier today because I go out every day to do my shopping. I eat fresh fruits and vegetables, so I usually buy down at the market on Thornton Heath High Street. I buy my fresh fruits, my fresh vegetables. I make my smoothies and things like this. So anyway, I go out daily to the shop. And on Thornton Heath High Street, literally, there's no fucking women around. There's women, but you've got these old sort of granny women hobbling along with their fucking face masks on and scarves around their face. And it's just madness. I think I've done one approach in the last 3 days. One approach. And the woman says she's on her phone, so it was a rejection, unfortunately. You walk around the street, half of the women that could possibly be approachable, they've got these fucking face masks on. So, how the fuck do I even know? She might have, pretty eyes, but how the fuck do I know what her face looks like? What if she's, got one of those weird Joker face where, the jaw, she got the split thing where the jaw's all exposed and that, and the teeth and everything. How do I know that she hasn't got that? So, we could be a great interaction, and I get a number, and, we arrange a date. Week later, we go out for a date, and then she turns up looking like the fucking Joker. And then I'm in an awkward position. So, I feel really strongly about this lockdown, stay at your homes, what the fuck is going on? Already, you see people's jobs are losing. Okay, don't get me wrong, I'm all for safety and all this, and, if people believe they're in some kind of danger, then sure. Stay at home, build more hospitals, whatever, right? I'm not going to go into all these things, okay? But it's just disappointing, really, to think that this could be going on for a long time. The streets are ghost towns. I'm going out, scanning my arcs, looking for women, and they're few and far between, unfortunately. But guys, I think we're just going to have to grizz through it. But also, you know, I think the fact is people are scared now. So approaches are generally going to be a lot harder because you're going to go up towards girls and, you know, they're going to be afraid of you, thinking, oh, you're talking, you're fucking talking, and oh, you might fucking spit in their face when you talk and things, you know, or, you know, particles might come out of your mouth and you might spread the virus onto them. So they're going to be more hesitant to talk to you. This whole thing, this whole social distancing business malarkey, it's just literally, it's crushing the livelihood of PUAs, especially day game PUAs. I love day game myself. You know, I mean, okay, night game, of course, well, you can't do night game because no bars and clubs, casinos that are open. There's no gatherings of any kind, so there will be no parties for the foreseeable future. But of course, we still want to practice our day game. But going out, you know, and it's not like I can take a flight to Sweden where they're not enforcing the lockdown because you can't even get on flights. So how can I even go to Sweden to chirp some fit, sexy, blonde, fucking Nordic birds? I can't do that either. So it is very disappointing. I did want to today bring you a video and tell you about all the approaches I've done. I've been taking some couple of videos, you know, on my phone, but literally they're shit because, well, it was the rejections and people are afraid. And this thing about the masks, what if they introduce, you know, pass some crazy laws that we all have to wear masks in London? And London, that's a PUA day game hotspot. You know, I love London, Oxford Street, Piccadilly, you know, going up there, loads of girls, get loads of foreign girls, Camden Market, you know, these sorts of places. And what if you go now and everyone's going to be afraid all summer, you know, of talking and social distancing, keep away. I mean, it's absolute madness, to be honest, but taking a positive from it, okay? I'm going to now be developing more into my online game, okay? So I'm going to be re-downloading some of the Tinder applications, some of the Hinge, Plenty of Fish, Fab Swingers, these online dating applications. I'm going to be downloading them and coming up with a better blueprint to give to you guys, some tried and tested stuff that I know myself. I'm going to reapply it because I haven't used internet dating for a while now. I've been focusing more on the day game sort of aspect. I went through a good phase of night game. However, I did stop that for quite a while because as I rehabilitated my mind and body. See, I used to have these drug and alcohol addictions and things. So partying, I literally did it every weekend. I was a master of day game. Literally, if I went out on a night out, I would be leaving home with 3, 4, 5, give or take, women all the time. Ask anyone who knows me. You know, these were the women I'd be leaving, going home with. But obviously I stopped that for a while and I developed way more into my day game. But obviously, yeah, right now it's just hard. Day game is very hard right now. And it's scary to think that this could go on well into the future. So I'm coming up with ways, new tactics, which I will share with you guys soon. I'm going to get out there and do more approaches to the few women. I mean, it's just more of a challenge, really. So you've got to take it as a positive. This is giving you more scope, more. It's going to make your eye keener. You're going to be out there scanning your arcs, you know, looking for targets, okay? And when you find them, you're going to hone into them. And you know that could be the only target of the day because, you know, there isn't going to be any girls out there. Because as well, you know, you're going to get one set. So, you know, a set is a group of women. It could be a 1 set, 2 set if there's 2 women, 3 set if there's 3 women, okay? So you're not going to get these big groups of women hanging out because of this virus. It's unlikely. And most of the women you do see out are in a couple. So they're with their boyfriends or husbands out just doing their weekly or daily shopping. So it is harder. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. It is harder. And as PUAs, as PUAs, we overcome. So any situation we're put in, we overcome. It doesn't matter if they enforce face masks or whatever. We find a way around that. What do? We make sort of face masks with all confetti on it and stuff to make it stand out more. Something like that. So you always think of a way around any situation. So that's the thing I want you to take from this, guys. If you're struggling, if you're going out there and you're finding it difficult, like I have, just think of ways around it. Think of things you can do when you do the approach. Use the social distancing as a kind of as a joke. So you say, hey, I'm in a real rush, time constraint, a bit of a rush, you know, but I wanted to talk to you. I'm going to keep my distance, though. You know, things like that. So use these things. Some other ones, what could you say? Oh, don't worry, I'm not infected. You know, something like that. You know, maybe not that, but you could come up with your own ones. And I'll be thinking of my own ones. I'm going to develop a great blueprint. I'm going to go out and I'm going to do more approaches this week coming. And I'm going to give you guys and let you guys know how I get on, okay? So, yeah. But keep strong out there. Stay alpha. As always, like and subscribe. And let me know your comments. I really want to hear what you guys have to say. If you have, if you know any areas where people are hanging out more and there are more women around, you know, just let me know, guys. I'd love to know this. Because around here where I've been, literally, there are hardly any. But when everything opens up again, which hopefully it will soon, hopefully, I'll tell you what, guys, I'm going to be bringing you some great content, okay? I've already talked to my friend, and he's got his own filming company. We're going to be doing some great in-field stuff, okay? We're going to be going to Blue Water Shopping Centre, Central London. We're going to be going all over, okay? And we're going to be doing some real, and I'm going to give you some real in-depth breakdowns of things you can do, okay, in day game and night game alike. And I'll tell you what, when night game comes out, I tell you what, guys, okay, it's gonna go big. But bear with it, you know, keep strong, hang in there, always persevere and overcome. I hope you're keeping up your goal setting and you're following your 100 approach challenge, just getting in as many approaches as you can. Obviously, I'm going to keep churning out footage for you guys, content every week, 2 to 3 times a week. You'll have content, and I'm going to give you guys some online blueprints, some more stuff and updates of what you can do in this time if you are struggling to do PUA. So, anyway, guys, I hope you're all keeping well. Stay alpha.